What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For this video, as you can tell by the title, we got some cool things to install from Z1 Motorsports, and a subscriber actually hooked me up with a free pair of front springs. They're like teen lowering springs, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw those on now because I have an appointment on Wednesday to throw ball joints and an alignment on it. So I'm just gonna throw those on just to have it on and be done already. Yes, it's a little weird just to have lowering springs in the front and stocks in the rear, but you know, maybe we'll just order a set of rears, get those thrown on. But yeah, I just wanted to have those on for the alignment and the ball joints. But let me show you guys what we got. All right, guys, as you can see, we're at my boy Colin's house. And first plan of attack is to get the car jacked up in the air. We have the spring compressor here, so I am going to be taking these springs off of this actual strut because I don't really know the condition of the strut or how many miles, where I know the ones on the G actually have probably like 70,000 miles, so they're pretty decent. So that's what we're going to do first, get the car up in the air, let it cool down, and then we'll move on to the coolant stuff. But just to give you a little overview, we got our main coolant hoses. We have the bleeder port that Z1 sells. This is common for braking all the time because it's brittle plastic, but they made one out of aluminum, so pretty fire. The crossover PCV hose, which is nice to have, and then the other main coolant hose that we have running across the motor. Simple oil change for my DEs. I always enjoy the 1550 Mobile 1. And then we have the infamous Z1 plenum spacer, which is brand new, comes with all the hardware, brand new. And yeah, we'll get that thrown on. Hopefully the car breathes a little bit better, because this is a proven thing to really gain a little bit of horsepower out of these engines. So definitely gonna look forward to seeing how that does. But let's get it. All right, guys, so as you can see, Colin's finishing up that last spring. We got both springs taken off the other shocks. Now we're gonna get the car up in the air, take off the old shock, and then replace the old spring with the new teen lowering spring. I'm really hoping it does a decent drop in the front, but enough drop to where the back doesn't look stupid because it's on stock springs. But hey, you know, whatever, it was free. All right, guys, so we got the struts that were on the car off, and we're gonna repeat the process. Compress the spring, take the spring out, put the lowering spring in, and then reassemble them and throw them back up on the car. So we'll set you up for a little time lapse while we do that. Then we'll give you a nice walk around once it's on the car. Alrighty, guys, so as you saw in the time lapse, we got the springs on, everything's bolted up, tightened down, suspension is done. Now we are draining the oil, gonna do fresh oil change, draining the coolant, gonna do some distilled water with water wetter. That's usually what we run on these cars. And we got these hoses here that we're gonna throw on. So I'm probably gonna do these 3 coolant hoses first, have all the coolant pretty much buttoned up, and then we'll move on to the plenum spacer. All right, guys, so we got the coolant hoses all buttoned up. As you guys can see here, looking fresh, pretty nice. So we got that all done. I'm gonna set you up on another little time lapse. Gonna take off the plenum, put the plenum spacer on, and be done with everything, and then bleed it, oil, and set it on the ground.
Joy 7.
All right, guys, so we got the car back together. Everything is installed. We got the plenum spacer installed. We got everything done, looking good. So yeah, we're gonna try to start it now. Make sure there's no vacuum leaks, no water leaks, no oil leaks. Yeah, so let's get it. All right, guys, well, it has been a couple days and the car did settle a little bit after we lowered it. As you can see, it is here up on the lift at Sean's shop. I'm gonna insert his little thing right here, and then yeah, so we're doing the lower ball joints, which, as you guys might be able to see, are kind of cooked. Yeah, definitely cooked. And then on this side, extra cooked. So yeah, we're gonna get those in. I got a set of some Moog OE, replacements. They come with everything. Rock Auto Special, nut, the little cone, cotter pin, locking pin. So we'll get those thrown on, and then after that we're gonna align the car, get it dialed in, and then this thing should be pretty much done. All right, guys, well, as you saw, Sean got the ball joints all done. We're gonna drive it over to the alignment rack, get it up on the alignment rack, and dial it in. I'm so happy because this thing is gonna drive like a dream. It drove pretty well before, but now it's just like cherry on top. So let's get it.
Fucking traffic, dude.
It's just pretty clean too.
Yeah, he had it painted and shit.
I've always loved that color.
I wish he was here. I'd let him take you for a ride and that shit.
Probably be fucking scared.
Oh, it scared me. And he was like, dude, that wasn't even full
I was
boost.
probably like 5 something or low boost something.
Well, he's got boost by gear, so.
Test pipes, plenum spacer, and the little pop charger intake on the Z, untuned, it made 260, 240, but that's also a one-piece traction. So I would maybe say like 245, 250, you know. But it fucking works. Here, like, put it in first. Oh, you're going this way.
Well, I was gonna turn around.
Yeah, I was gonna say like just fucking and just send it first and give her the beans.
Get away from curbs. It does sound pretty good though.
And it's resonated test pipes, 2 resonators, muffler W. There it is! I love it! I love it! I love it! That rear wheel drive like boy!
I thought it would kick out a little more.
That shit is, nah, you really gotta dog it.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Nah, I know, of course. But yeah, bro, this shit's, I mean, dude, you can't have any more fun than that.
These tires aren't bad.
Nah, BF Goodrich, boy. I came up on them shits. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude this video. Let me know what you guys think of all the little mods we've been doing to this thing. It's really starting to take shape. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty fire, yo. I don't care what anybody says. Like, this thing for me is a gem. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. I've played with the idea of selling it, maybe, you know, just to make some money and potentially upgrade to something better. But we'll see. You know, at the end of the day, I really do enjoy it. It's a great car, super reliable, AC, chilling. It's got good music. You know, the little lowering springs, the brakes, the wheels. Like, this car's just been good. Been very, very good. So if you're liking the content, give us a thumbs up, comment something. As always, we appreciate all the feedback. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.